Hey, welcome back to Let's Play The Room 2. Continuing right on ahead to the very next chapter. Actually, I just realized something. Always Alt-Tab. The game has to pause briefly to make sure that everything's recording, because last time, this game didn't play very well when I set my settings up to a maximum. Anyways, what have we got here? It looks like I'm in a... Am I literally in a prison? Cool. It looks very ornamental for just a straightforward metal bar. Did I talk about how I would have loved to have seen something like Skyrim, having these sorts of game mechanics where you can jump into a dungeon and have a very high level of interaction? This looks an awful lot like an Egyptian... Well, I mean, it gives me these kind of Egyptian vibes, even though it's all stone, and that's not very Egyptian in the slightest. Just observing the room very quickly. Can I actually interact with this? No. I think the most I see chest, crossbow, and another chest. I'm going to go the most obvious thing first, I'd like to think. And try and solve this first. See what happens. A small token. Let me observe it. That's curiously shaped. Looks like I'll be putting it into something and rotating. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because a game like Skyrim, what I found personally, it was a little bit... How do I... I realize I have to sort of... I can't slide this up and down, it's locked. Unless this has something to do with it. Okay, well, yeah, Skyrim, the dungeoneering was relatively mostly fairly pointless. It looks like, of course, it's going to the top. Because, you know, you just jump in, collect your loot, and then walk out again. No? That's like, it's perfectly shaped. No? I guess not. Unless it goes onto, oh, here we are. Combine those together. Presumably, or not. Huh. Color me is somewhat surprised. Oh, of course, a note. Always read the note and I can see there's markings on the back. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Another room, another door, yet never a pang of hunger. Oh, nor the welcome respite of speed. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. The writing keeps me sane. I tell myself, so, I did not deserve this hell. Mr. A.S. is going a little bit cuckoo insane. Do I interact with... Presumably these markings are a map of some sort. I took the golden tower away. Yeah, that was a weird moving camera angle for a minute. I thought something strange had just happened. There's something on this side. There's got to be something on this side. In my opinion, it looks like the tower and the token fit together quite nicely. But honestly, that's such wishful thinking at this point. I'm going to assume this is the most I'm going to be able to do here. Let's move on to the crossbow then. Oh, hello. It's missing. We're going to have to reconstruct it, I'm assuming. I like how intuitive that is. A small wooden handle. Let's observe it. Is it a square and a triangle? Yep, that's a square and a triangle, meaning I know exactly where this needs to go. Right here. Oh, awesome. So this is how this moves about then. Ba 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 da 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 da. Cool beans. So a game like Skyrim, the dungeoneering is mostly meaningless. You just get more loot out of it. But I would have loved being able to... there's a trigger mechanism. Let's actually look at that. I have some interesting factoids about trigger mechanisms in ancient China. One of the first countries to actually mass produce standardized crossbows. during the war, and farmers, peasants. Really smart. Very hilariously ironic that of anyone to mass produce anything first, it's China. So I'm guessing that's gonna do it for this amount. Going back to my Skyrim discussion, to give you an example of what I mean by the dungeoneering is meaningless, and I would have loved to have this sort of interacting with artifacts element to it. Look at a game recently released called Moonlighter. I'm gonna need to slide this all the way around, aren't I? Where it's sort of a dungeoneering, not Spelunky style, more like Binding of Isaac style. I didn't realize I had to rotate. That's length of string, that's going to the bowgun. Not the bowgun, that's Monster Hunter. By the way, when Monster Hunter World releases and Monster Hunter Generations releases, believe you me, virtually that's going to be the only thing I'm playing. Smells like burnt straw, huh? Okay. I was saying... So, you jump into dungeons, you collect loot, and then you go back to sell it. Except, unlike most games, when you sell it, you're not a spelunker selling your loot. You're actually the vendor selling the loot to a community instead. That looks somewhat fishy. Oh, of course I can rotate this. There's probably a length of rope or a hole to shoot into. Presumably. Oh, let me pull this out. Oh, sick! Can I grab more than one? I guess not. Am I not doing this correctly? That is really damn cool. Imagine if this wasn't Skyrim. Imagine if you could do this in Skyrim. Imagine how much better it would be. I see, I'm already interacting with everything here. It looks like something should fit in here. A broken mirror with seemingly nothing. Hold on, is this like an ancient scroll? Oh my god. Oh no, I recognize these symbols. We've seen this one and this one. Oh no, it's written in English. It's written in English. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen in orders? That is an A, right? Invaders. And their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of the gods, but the wait, that's an A. Yeah, that's an A. That's a J. Gigant. But the gigant and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. Am I reading that correctly? Gigant. Okay. The crystal of our ancient... Something about a feathered serpent. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. Yeah. Cool beans. You do you. I can see there's something up here. Presumably, I'm gonna need to repair the mirror. I'm guessing the mirror is going to show me something I need to do. Oh, no way. Don't tell me it's one of these, retarded. What is the goal here? It's missing a piece? Maybe I need a key. This was originally in this position, correct? I seem to be unable to interact with any of the individual pieces. Is there anything else hidden on the sides? This looks familiar. No. Oh, yeah, it does look like something. Oh. This looks like one of the runes. I might have to. Truth be told, I have no idea. I'm gonna try and dust it up as much as possible. For some reason, this game is right now reminding me of Populous. More than anything else. You know, in truth, I didn't really stop looking at this chest, did I? But it seems that is the extent of my interactions with it. Where does this lead over into the distance there. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Can I... Is there nothing more I can interact with? It smells like burnt straw. I recall that much. Hold on, I still have this token and this blasted tower. I've read that already. Yes, I have. There was this, which is about God knows what and why. And there's nothing on this side, somewhat suspiciously enough. What did doing this do? It unlocked something for the bow, didn't it? Can I... Oh my god, am I literally... Is this literally how you're supposed to do... Didn't I zoom in? Wait. You know, I didn't really bother interacting with the tower all that much, did I? There's a square on the bottom. Is it some sort of... Am I just, as usual, being really dumb? Duh. One. Oh, hey, I guess we're meant to swap places? Oh. Oh, it's chasing me. Help. He's caught me. Come get me. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Oh, this is a fun. He's got me. Oh, he's got me. What did I do? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Do it like so. Move up, please? No, it didn't move up. This was dumb. This was... Oh, why did you move downwards, you dingus? Move up. Come on, get on this piece, please. Okay, slide you over to the left, and now you're behind me, right where I want you. Beautifully done. This was what I was intending to do the first time. Phew. Of course, I mean, that's the same shaped hole, right? The token looks, it's virtually identical. A small key, that looks like it goes with the chest. Yeah, thank you. I always forget I need to click in order to escape that menu. Hopefully my commentary isn't being too dull for your tastes. This is, yep. Open sesame. First off, well, no, grab the obvious thing. A large stone block. Presumably, because of how it looks, it's going to go with the apparatus, the lever apparatus, below the mirror. Presumably. Down here. Come on, slide in. Somewhere. Oh, okay, it's on the bottom. I had no idea about that. Oh, we're gonna have to actually break this stone tablet just beneath. I have no means of lifting. Yes, I do. Now it's locked in place. Pull it down. Rinse and repeat. Remind anyone of Myst? I swear there are puzzles like this in Myst. Not ones with so many animated moving pieces, because Myst was very... Not just Myst 1, I'm talking about the entire series, which, by the way, there's been a... Oh, here we are. Been a remake of... A HD remake. There was a Kickstarter I was seriously considering investing or funding some. Oh, beauteous. Right. Square and crescent moon. Truth be told, I don't know what that's about. All I know is I can see something which... That's not what the thing looks like. That's not what that looks like. I guess it'll be unfurling and opening itself up. Assuming... That is fascinating, though, to be sure. Does it have something to do with this tower piece? Something which I didn't recognize on it the first time round. Because this, I don't know what I'm trying to achieve here. Is it rotating, or is it... Maybe there's something around here which I didn't initially see. Maybe it's in the parchment. None of these symbols look the same. Maybe it's... Is there really nothing to be seen around here? What was that? The rune I uncovered on the floor just a little while back? Oh, yeah, of course. Voila. Upside down 7 and a river. Upside down 7 with a river. Whatever the hell that means. Upside down 7 and a river. That's the river. Is that the upside down 7? That doesn't look like the upside down 7. I guess it must have been. What, are you going to self-repair now? Or you literally transformed this object? It's missing a tower, isn't it? Imagine just how terrifying this would be to find yourself in a scenario like this with an object. Oh man, it's very occult feeling. Oh, you probably just have to simply rotate. Simply rotate. Oh, what was the hint? Perhaps something could fit in this ridge. Okay. Perhaps. It catches me. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to double click away. Oh, blast. I can't remember what... I'm missing... There was like bang, bang, and bang, wasn't it? Ah, I can't remember. Oh, that's actually really potentially bad. Unless I can turn it back really quickly. Can I reset? Can I reset the thingamadoodle? No, I can't. Let me just not play with things that are beyond my understanding. Actually, you can see the reflection, the old version. Ah, nuts. I thought maybe I'd be able to see the back of it and see the puzzle. Hold up. So I have a dagger now. Oh, do you know how you maybe switch it back? You probably switch it back by reversing the symbols. So river first, then the upside down 7. Yeah? No? Maybe? Nah. Okay. Let's have a closer look. I have no idea what I need a dagger for though. Oh, here we have it. Neat. I presumably craft a door just by looking at it. How does this work? This is such a cool... Oh, I can see, yeah, there's a door here. Wait, I didn't mean to go down there yet. Or was it just the one door, the others were red herrings, maybe? Very well designed red herrings, mind you. Oh, there you go. A billabong and X marks the spot. Oh, hey. That's terrifying. A billabong and X marks the spot. Let me actually throw that in there now. Let's see what happens. A billabong and X marks the spot. Billabong, X marks the spot. You don't always have to flash. Now I know how to switch back and forth. That's good to know. Yeah, I was right in my first assumption. Unless there's a missing... I'll probably have to come back here anyways, because there's that... Because there's this thing up top. Oh, this is creepy. If it's a gem, I know exactly what to do with it next. No! It's a voodoo doll. A straw effigy. Hey, that reminds me of Dark Souls 2. That's good to know. There's the gem. So I know exactly what to follow this up with. There you are. Move along. It was upside down 7 and a river. Upside down 7 and a river. So we have the gem now. If only this would be a little bit quicker now, because I'm like, I want to do it. I want to solve it. 1, 2, 3. Another parchment. I see past lives, future lives, impossible lives. Well, that isn't creepy. Piece of flint. This is how it... Oh! Smells like burnt straw. Smells like teen spirit. I see dead people. No, there was a joke there somewhere. I know I can make a joke. I need... Come on. I do this mission every night. This is very straightforward. Dun 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 dun. Oh, joy. More puzzles. I see dead people. Impossible. I see dead light. Oh, that was a skull all along, huh? I had no idea. Some kind of mechanism, but I can't reach it because of the bars. Good to know, presumably. Am I gonna have to shoot another crossbow into... How do I rotate it like so? No, not quite, but you know what? I can aim this, grab one of those, put it in, pull it back, and fire. Oh, I was meant to hit the sandbag to lighten its way. Okay, I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to cut the rope. I'm glad, though I am glad that there was the game was lenient enough with that, because that would have been very frustrating to do. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall send... Is that a D? Send them from it. Man, I can't believe I played this game before I was into Lovecraft. Now that I'm more familiar with Lovecraft and the occult and things like that, I'm loving this. Did you know Ether 1, a game which I really like? Right. A game which I really enjoy, with a star shape at either end. I recognize this from somewhere. Was originally going to be something more occultic than what it turned out to be. Let me do that again. This is a seal with 2 spokes on it. Presumably I'm going to have to put... Oh, I know. I'm going to have to put an object on the spokes themselves so that the paddles don't move or are unable to move. Now, where do I recall seeing the star shape? I remember. Here we are. Or not. Maybe it was the older... This would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Can I zoom in? Thank you. Thank you. That was concerning. Rotate somehow? No? Do I just close the lid? And then rotate the key? Oh! Oh, that is... Oh, that is something else. With a rigid hole in its center, which looks quite a lot like a cog. A piece of... Now, what is that for? It's got a hole in the center. It might be for those spokes nearby the beginning, though. It looks like it might be... Yeah. I see. Okay, okay, this is lockpicking. This is literally a tumble lock. This is how... Well, not literally. This is how... This is the means by which you actually lockpick. Did I just do a full circle? And this looks like it's pretty close. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm completely disregarding that there's a... No, first I probably have to lockpick it, and then I rotate it into its correct form, presumably. This here? There you have it. And now you rotate it. So that's essentially how a tumble lock actually works. Oh, hi, Mom. I didn't know you'd be here. A human skull. How do we know it's... Oh. Can I pick that up? No, that's a spine. Yeah, I figured there was going to be something like that. Something to that effect. Don't crack it. Oh, you can see it's going to crack open. Hey, that was a much quicker episode than last time. Last one was... Well, last room took me almost an hour to do. So it's the same rune as before. As always. Interestingly enough. Just rotate. Oh, I'm seeing potentially... Let's just... Oh, here we are. Was that groove in the wall always there? Now, of course, this isn't really Lovecraftian per se, but it has a lot of the hallmarks of the occult, which I think were inspired by Lovecraft? I couldn't say for sure. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. So hey, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. There's gonna be a lot more of this coming in future, but until then, have a nice day. Bye.